Hello, you are welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I will show you the important tools that every web developer needs to know, from writing codes to helping you design, test, and deploy websites. And if you stick with me to the end of this video, I will share few learning resources that will help you put these web development tools into practice. So let's get started. And the first set of tools are code editors. So code editors are your main workspace for writing codes, for writing and editing codes. The most popular one is the VS Code, which in full meaning is Visual Studio Code. And it is free and comes with lots of powerful extensions. There are other editing tools such as Sublime Text and Atom, but most developers go with the Visual Studio Code because of its simplicity and easy to use features. Now, the second set of tools are web browsers. Yes, web browser. Now, what is a web browser? How does it relate to web development? Well, a web browser is a tool that is used to see what your website looks like from writing and editing codes. Yes, from writing and editing codes. And there are several web browsers that you can use, ranging from Google Chrome to Firefox to Microsoft Edge. But the most popular one that is being used is Google Chrome because of its built-in developer tools. And with Google Chrome, you can use it to inspect HTML, you can use it to tweak CSS code, CSS Live, and you can use it to execute and debug JavaScript codes. You may use Mozilla Firefox and Microsoft Edge to test your website's responsiveness and performance, but Google Chrome is the most popular of them all, is the most widely used of them all. So I would advise that you stick with Google Chrome. You make use of Google Chrome in your web development practices. Now, this third set of tools has to do with version control. Yes, version control. And this is one important tool that every web developer must have and utilize. And this is where Git and GitHub comes into play. Now, this tool helps you to save your project history. You can track changes in your projects, and also it also helps you to collaborate with others as well. Now, think of a Git as a time machine, in the sense that if you happen to make any mistakes along the process, maybe during the process of executing your project, you can always revert back to an earlier version. And with this GitHub, you can store your projects and share with other developers as well. Now, let us do with tool number 4, which has to do with front end. When you hear front end, it simply means the part of the website that you can actually see, with your two eyes, that you can visibly see with your two eyes. And now, the various programming tools that deals on this front end are 3. We have the HTML, we have the CSS, and we have the JavaScript. The HTML deals with the structure of the website, while the CSS, it deals with the design and styling. That means that's the beautiful colors you see, the layout and everything. Now, the JavaScript deals with how you interact with the website. That is when the click buttons, the start and stop buttons that you press and everything. That's how you carry out an action on the website, and the website responds back to you. That is JavaScript. So we move to tool number 5, which has to do with backend. Like front end, the backend is everything that happens in the background, in the servers, in the logic, in the database, and the user management. That everything that operates at the background of that website is what we refer to as the back end. And there are several tools that you can use, and several tools and programming languages that you can use to execute the back end. Development, you can use Node.js with Express.js. Now, if you are a lover of JavaScript, this is very much perfect for you. This programming language and programming language tool is very much perfect for you. Now, the second one which is one that I use personally, is Python. Python is clean and is beginner friendly. And it's easy to use and easy to learn. And it is one programming tool that I would recommend that you start with if you are going into learning backend. And it has to do with PHP. It's the one that is widely used for WordPress website, PHP. So you can give it a try. So of all these whole 3 tools, I would recommend you start with Python. Why? Because Python is easy to learn and is beginner friendly. So start with Python first. There are many tutorials online and on many tutorials and websites and YouTube that teaches Python for free. You can even go on Udemy and learn Python as well. Now, for storing data, you will need databases, and there are programming tools that you can use to run or execute databases in web development. Number 1 of them is the MongoDB. Yeah, is the MongoDB, and the second one is the MySQL. Yes, MySQL. Now, all these things that I've mentioned on that back end are what form the back end, the web development stack, and they are also referred as the brain behind every website that runs. Now, the 6th tool has to do with design and prototyping. Now, before you start coding, it is must that you design your website layout first. And this is where the UI stroke XI design tools come into play. This is where they come into play. Now, the best of these tools are 3 in number. The first one is Figma. Figma is free and great for collaboration. It's a fantastic tool as well. The second tool is Canva. Canva is quick and easy for beginners. And Canva comes with a lot of design templates, a lot of website layout design templates that you can use to design your website. And it is Canva that I use personally for my website designs. Now, the third tool is Adobe X3. Adobe X3 is an excellent design tool, though I've not used it before, but you can check out their website and you can try to see if you can manage the tool very well. So by designing your website first, you should know exactly how your website looks like first, so as to avoid fixing your layouts much later. And these 3 tools that I've listed above will help you with that, especially Canva. Canva too is highly recommended that you use Canva. So now the 7th set of tools has to do with testing and debugging. Yes, testing and debugging. After you are done developing your website, you need to test it. You need to test it first before you launch it to the pub, before you launch it online to the internet world. And there are several tools that will help you with that. And these tools are Jest, Cypress, and Postman. Most especially Postman. I make use of Postman. And these 3 sets of tools will what will help you test your website and API before launch. Now, as for the case of debugging might sound very frustrating, but these tools will help you to save a lot of stress and time and frustration in the long run. So I would advise you make use of this set of tools to test your website and to carry out debugging. And the tools I want you to make use of is that of the Postman tool. That's what I use. I make use of Postman. You can try other tools as well, but Postman is easy to use and most convenient to use to test your website before launching it outside to the internet public. Now, this last set of tools has to do with learning web development. And it's a tool that offers various platforms, online and offline, where you can learn web development and everything about it. And there are amazing free platforms where you can learn, where you can master web development. The first one has to do with freecodecamp.org. That's the first one. The first tool, freecodecamp.org. I think it's a website that offers various interactive lessons for learning front end, back end, and almost everything you need to know about web development. That is the number one. Now, the number 2 has to do with MDN Web Docs. MDN Web Docs is an official documentation by Mozilla that offers various topics on web development as well. And the last one has to do with the Odin project. The Odin project is a free full web dev curriculum that offers various lessons, that offers various curriculums on various topics on web development. And another great place where you can learn web development is on YouTube, and there are various YouTube channels that offer tips, tutorials, and lectures on web development as well. There are many of them like that, but I've trimmed them down into three major ones, in my own opinion, into 3 major ones. And the first one has to do with Transversing Media. I've posted the link in the video description below. You can click on it and open the YouTube channel and see and view the videos and the playlist and everything. And the next one is the Net Niger. The Net Niger is also a fantastic web channel where you can learn web development from full stack to front end to back end and everything, and almost everything about web development. And the last YouTube channel is Web Dev Simplified. Web Dev Simplified. They offers tutorials on JavaScript, on HTML, on CSS, on almost everything that has to do with web development. So these 3 that I've listed are 3 best YouTube channels where you can learn web development. But there are several others as well. So all you need to do is you can just go to YouTube and type in web development courses, JavaScript, HTML, CSS. You can be able to check out other YouTube channels as well. But these 3 that I've listed are my top favorites, most especially the Web Dev Simplified. So I will advise you go check it out. And they are 100% free, completely free to watch. And finally, there you have it, the top tools that you need to start web development from scratch. And the advice I will give you is this: don't do everything at a go. Just take it one step at a time. Practice consistently and build small projects, and you'll be amazed at how fast you will grow. I've posted the link to each of these tools in the video description below. Check the video description below. You will see the link to each of these tools, and you can comment on any tools that you fancy and you would like to try out. And if you have any questions or anything to say, drop them in the comment section below. And I will respond to your questions and your comments one by one. So if you like this video, click on the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that anytime I drop a video on tips and tutorials on web development, just like this one that you have watched, YouTube will send a notification. So till I see you in my next video, bye for now.